but I'm back now. Okay, let's see. What's Ramon's PR? Oh, we have 2 approvals.
So when someone wants to use this, we will need a fork of the Bosch release, most probably. Or
Of which Bosch release?
For example, if
so, yeah, there was a lot of confusion about it. So
yeah,
basically, we need to change like 3-4 files because for the AWS CPI, the Golang CPI, and that kind of stuff. So everything that's AWS Ruby 3.1 package, and we just renamed it to AWS Ruby 3.1 package. And then we can, and from then on out, we can just do easily vendor every time when there is a new update.
I think this
Yeah,
thing.
we only need to put AWS dash in front of that. It was same as how we prefix.
No, but this is part. Oh yeah, no, yeah, you're right. This is part of the release, right? So that you change that once.
Yes,
So
we
the,
changed that one.
yeah, so that you change that once. So the concern, I think, is.
I think it was that Joseph didn't really understand it in the beginning. I think he does now.
Yeah, I think we was confused. Like, say the what was like the Bosch packages will be released. Like the question is the package the package name somewhere in here. We have packages. So if we have this package, does this have any reference to the package name? Because it does put in the compile env, right?
Mm-hmm.
But that's just from source.
Yeah, I haven't completely tested it with the Ruby AWS CPI and did a deployment with it.
It should be fine.
That should all be fine. It's just.
But this uses the
package.
Bosch install target, right?
Yeah, it's just that the same package cannot be deployed, basically the same blob with the same name.
And did you? So it's changed. It's also changing the.
So
I looked at it, but
basically
I don't
the only
remember.
thing it does is instead of copying the package to the packages in the blob store, is basically that it now creates a package with AWS package name, so Ruby 3.1, and it changes the spec files, and that's the only thing it does. Doesn't
So yeah, it changes the spec file here, right? It changes the spec file and the directory where it ends up. Yeah, I mean that should work. Okay. We'll see.
I can do a full deployment with AWS CPI and
I mean, like that could be a good thing to do. Like, I mean, we can merge it as is, but it would be maybe nice to like get some like try it out with an actual try to actually vendor it with, I don't know, a CPI or something, right? So we know if there's other things that are hard coded that we didn't foresee. Like if there's something in the package that hard codes the path.
Yeah, so basically I need to do a new Bosch director with an older Ruby CPI. When I do that, I will get an error. And if I then do a Bosch, well, that just sucks because if I do Bosch,
you don't have to do it twice.
No,
I
but
mean,
if
you
I'm
can just
vendoring it now, it will also already get the latest one. So then I need to have an
yeah, but
old
that's
board.
fine. Like I what I'm concerned about is like if it works with the new name.
Hmm.
I'm
So
not
it wo-
concerned. Like if it works, then it fixes the issue. Like I'm pretty sure about that, right? It's more about like if there are hard-coded paths in the Bosch packages, right? So
that's
if there's
fine.
something that's the only thing that I would like to see tested.
Okay, I will try that. That's just easy.
I mean, and that's
But
also like basically just preparing your next PR, right? Because the next PR is probably going to fix this in all the CPIs.
yeah,
So that's
That
basically
was the
just do
idea.
that work and test it.
I will do that work for the AWS CPI and
Yeah, for
test
example,
it.
yeah,
And when it works, I'll also create the PR immediately.
yes, yeah. I think that then it's not a wasted effort, right? And then if it doesn't work, right, then you can I don't know, raise an issue
Fix
with the CLI and then yeah, fix it. But then we don't have to wait for like cutting, like we don't have to wait for like creating a Bosch CLI release before we're gonna start working on the next step. Basically, that's
Yeah, it makes sense.
what I meant. Okay.
I hope I still have the blobs credentials.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, for
Yeah, I
this
will,
one, I think we
do
can
this.
just merge.
No, not merge it now because I will first check it then. I will
Yeah.
first do the.
Sure. Okay. And if you, I mean, you have two approvals already. So if you have verified that it works with the CLI, then we can,
Merge it,
with a CPI, then you can just go ahead and merge it because you should have the access rights.
Yes, sounds cool.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah, this is SAP on.
Yeah, I reviewed this and so we got the requested changes. Need to look again over it.
Okay. So that's waiting for changes.
Yeah, Connie did most of the reviewing here, so he needs to give a go ahead because it seems to.
Yeah, but also you did a review, right?
Yeah, only for one small part, but he didn't fix that, so I.
Okay. But did Aram already re-review? No, right?
No, it's just Brian.
But I see a commit from.
And he fixed most of Brian's stuff. And there are still conflicts at this moment, but yeah, Constantine asked for what is the speed,
Mhm.
and then he,
Oh, we have that now here.
that was provided today, a few days ago. Because Monday and Tuesday I went through all the issues and
Mhm.
closed things and.
Is Constantine reviewing stuff? Should we reassign to someone else?
I think Constantine is now. Yeah, he's automatically assigned. So, but it's 8
Yeah.
days ago. Why did Fish review?
Because it was his suggestion that it was fixed and
I
he
see.
then did it and then.
Okay, we should still try to assign it to the VM. Oh wait, that doesn't. The second thing doesn't help. Well, let's do it like this. I mean, this is all really small. But there's no test. Except for all the test paths, probably, right? That's the. Okay. What's my SQL database? What is this used for? Which database? This is something in the docs.
Mhm.
This is about how to migrate the external MySQL database.
I don't know what this is. What
Yeah,
was
but
it
I'm like,
from
this
a
is
long time
totally.
ago?
Hmm?
Isn't this from a long time ago where we did something?
I mean, this is documentation about how to configure MySQL Postgres for CloudFront or for CF. I mean, this should be in these docs are actually not CPI specific. This is
Oh yeah, it is.
stuff that
because it
should
says-
be in CF deployment or something, right?
Yeah, but it says return allow access to Azure. So, yeah. This is Azure specific.
It's Azure specific, but it's not like it's basically CF documentation, while the CPI. So like it just happens to live in the CPI repository. So yeah, we can safely ignore that. That's what I want to say, basically. Like this is. Just respond with this. Okay. Yeah. But actually, I looked at the code, so I'm gonna approve this as well because I don't see any issues with it. That I can approve. Okay. Huh? Does this just pop in?
So one is for Bionic and the other one is for Jammy.
No, but this was. We
This
skipped
one
this
is
one.
still for, but someone else needs to review it so we can merge it.
Was this for? This is for the issue that was raised by. Yeah.
Yeah,
Nick.
this is the using OpenSSL instead of the other the airlib or something. I don't know.
Yeah, but I
help.
think the.
Oh, that's okay. It just needs to be reviewed. The code needs to be reviewed, and if it's
But the
in,
code review is not like that's not a big thing, right? It's basically just added other package and
So
change some
it's
things.
basically
It's more
loading
about
now.
the.
It's basically loading now that both libraries, and this seems to be the solution that our syslog community is saying. I looked it up. So I see these kind of suggestions all over the place in the community boards.
Also, it loads both.
Yeah, it basically loads both.
Yeah, this GNU-TLS is still the RSys.
That's my understanding of it.
I see, right? So it's still there, and then we have this one, and then.
And it changes because the why he's doing it differently is this is the new way, and the old way is like the $, like the variable mod load. But it's a legacy way of doing it, but it is still being used in everywhere. I asked this question and this is the response.
Yeah, I see. Okay, so we have this stem cell for or this PR for Bionic.
Yeah. It was not really necessary because I would just cherry pick it back, but apparently he made a.
Yeah, we could also just first merge it in Bionic.
It's fine.
Yeah, but we don't have the reviews here. I just want to know the answer from Benjamin or what Benjamin's concerns. Yeah, that's possibly existing, but which existing CI?
This was there was a change, similar change for Sysvok.
No, I think
Syslog.
this is the syslog thing that needs to be fixed.
Yes,
This
yeah.
and not the rsyslog system itself.
What
So
do
if you
mean?
go to the bottom, somewhere I was also working with this at the beginning of the week. Can you open the Sysvok release?
Oh, the syslog release.
There was something in the Sysvok release, and
That should then be here, right?
yeah, it was probably.
Is it this one? No. Oh, this
Yes.
is 8 days ago.
Yeah, I think this is this one. Yeah.
Yeah, but this is an issue, right? So, but you're saying we need a a test or something so that we can actually verify that the thing we're gonna merge in works. So is this like a blocker?
Talking to me or to Bea?
In general, to myself? I don't know.
Yeah, but it's not a blocker for anything. It's just this is the stem cell related thing. This has nothing to do with anything else for
Yeah.
syslog, syslog.
Two different
Wait a minute.
things.
So why I'm asking is because here, the thing is that the rsyslog or the syslog release depends on these rsyslog that lives on the stem cell, right? It doesn't ship its, and we're changing the config. And we are not actually testing it in the stem cell builder. Like we are not doing an integration test. We're just testing that the config file is what it is, that what we expect. We don't test if that config file actually functions properly.
Mhm.
Right. So basically, and that's fine. Like we are really certain that it works, right? But
Well, currently it doesn't work because it has failures, which are known issues within the community. And this
Mhm.
is the so we have a broken thing.
but is it due to y'all using the this protocol, or is this totally unrelated? Is this something else that
This
was
is not
on?
related.
So you're not
We're
using
still
this
using
protocol.
We're still using this protocol. We're only now using, instead of GNUtils, we're now using the OpenSSL libraries
Yes,
for
but
verification.
what I'm asking is like, why didn't CI catch this?
Because it's really only on high workloads, specific network issues. So it's on
Okay, so it's like it's not an, yeah.
It doesn't
It only
happen normally. It's only happen in really big environments that basically logging everything and
yeah, and it has been verified to now with this change. It has been verified to work in your environment.
so they are saying they can verify it. That's what I understood from them, that they tested this. So we can verify it again. We can.
And I mean, if it's verified, it's fine.
Yeah.
I can contact them on Slack again and double check if they.
Yeah,
if
I
that
also don't have context here. I need to leave, unfortunately.
Okay.
Cool.
Have a nice day, evening.
Yeah,
See
thanks.
you.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Later. So yeah, do you want me to contact him on Slack or?
I basically want Benjamin or Carl Carson to sign off on this, or to at least be okay with this. Oh yeah, this is. He did review it, right? Is this the same commit? Yes. Yeah, okay, this is where that other issue came from, right? Ah, so there's also this PR. Ah, I see. This is but is this broken because the stem cell is not there?
Yeah, but
The
this
package
is
is not.
this is syslog, and I think this is broken. No, because this, I don't know.
Isn't this broken because the stem cell doesn't include it yet? Right,
But
here
this
they make
is
the same.
putting its own. This is basically overriding its own stuff, right?
Overriding the config files, not bringing a binary.
No, but this is like a syslog release forwarding rules, and it does now module load.
Yeah, I understand, but it wasn't the other change about adding the.
Oh yeah, it could be that its stem cell is needed, and then they need to fix it in the.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like this adds a new package. This package. that
Because the
package
package
is-
is not there, it fails. Yeah.
Yes. I'm gonna ask that, right?
Yeah, makes sense.
I want to know the directionality, like in which how we need to merge these things, in which order. Too many things open. No, that's not the one. This is not the one. Oh, what's this then? Yeah, this is the original issue. Okay, and this is the okay. The discussion. This was by Benjamin. Yes. I think that's the
Yeah.
blocker. Okay. And you already went through the open issues?
Well, I went to the open issues like 3 days ago.
Mhm.
And I closed some of them because the bot was not
Doing its thing anymore.
not doing his thing anymore because it
Oh.
was in a certain state.
Oh.
So I closed these with that it was longer open for no activity for longer than 2 weeks, and they can reopen if needed. Then one person reopened it, so
That stem cell one.
oh yeah, I think that was this one. Yeah, this is just it's such an old. I'm not going to spend time on this. This is so old, and he's afraid to move to another one. Like, when was the last stem cell that you made for 315? I think it's 3 years ago.
Oh, but I have a solution for this. We have RFCs. We'll just sprinkle some RFC on this.
Oh yeah, I still need to fix those cleanups stem cells. Ugh.
Yes. But that's not true, right? You can still download. Let's check. You can still use a heavy stem cell. Which version? Stem cells. Xenial. What was it? AWS? Full stem cell.
Yeah, I don't think it's even in here anymore. This is 621. This is what's still being.
Yeah, but it
released.
doesn't matter, right? I can change the URL.
I could take a look what we did last time. So at Bosch IO.
This will work. Yeah, that still works. Yeah, it still works.
So the latest 3.1 is 3 years ago. And then we have the 4 line. The 450 line is also 3 years ago.
It doesn't matter. I mean, like this works. He wants that stem cell.
Yeah, and then now the 621 is like 2 years ago. So that's also going to be end of life soon.
Okay. This should be. Oh yeah, I think we had a. Didn't we have a? What version of the Bosch CLI are we at? Okay.
Okay.
I think that's it, right?
Yeah. Good for today.
Talk to you later.
Good. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
See you later. Bye.